Hello, everybody. Welcome once again. It's Monday morning, and I am in my living room, and we are here for story time. So, today I have some pretty good stories for you guys, but before we dig into those, it is time to say hello and good morning. So, first things first, we're going to sing our little hello song on our ukulele. Let's make sure we sound good. Sounds good to me. All right, let me get all situated. And we're going to sing hello. If you know the words, feel free to sing along or feel free to just listen, whatever works best for you. Hello, 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 how are you? We're fine, hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, hope that you are too. Welcome to my living room for stories, books, and songs. I'm glad that you're here and hope you'll sing along. Hello, 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 and how are you? We're fine, hope that you are too. Good job, you guys. I'm not sure if I said this, but my name's Ellie, and I am so happy to be here with you guys. So, we are not done saying hello yet, though. We have to do the one, the only, bread and butter. So go ahead and get your hands all ready with me, and we're going to make a beat. Very good. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello! Ooh, good. Can you do it again? Hello! That's pretty fast. Good job. Let's get ready to do slow. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Very good. Next, we'll go high. Hello to the ceiling. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello. Good. And how about low? That's right, we'll go low. Here we go. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello floor, hello feet, hello socks, hello dust bunnies probably under my couch. Don't worry about it. Hello. Good. All right. This next one, we're going to say hello as loud as we can. But I always say this, be very mindful about who is in your area, in your home, or wherever you're watching this, and maybe yelling hello might not be the best option. But if there is nobody around you that you will be disrupting if you yell hello, feel free to yell hello. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Hello, hello! Good. All right, our very last one. We're going to say hello as quiet as we can, and we're going to do the whole thing quiet. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Hello. What? Hello. Very good job, you guys. Now that we've said hello, we can see what our stories are about today. So I have 3 very good stories, and we're going to guess what that is, but we're going to get a little help guessing by seeing what letter was mailed to us. So to open up our mailbox and to refresh our letters, we are going to say our ABCs all together. Can we do that? I think we can. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I wonder what letter got mailed to me. Let's open up our mailbox so we can see. Very good. Let's see what we have. Ooh, it's a good one today. We have the letter R. What words do we know that start with the letter R? How about red, the color red, like our mailbox? Or, I know there's more. Words that start with R. Randy, the name. Really? The word really? And that's all I got, folks. But the word that we are talking about today is rain. Rainbow also starts with R, but we're talking about rain, all rain stories. So I'm going to put our letter right back in here. We're mailing it back to see what we get next time. Don't worry about postage. Okay. That's not supposed to be there, but that's okay. All right. So the first story I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to read it to you. It is called Rain. And this is kind of a soothing story. So it's rain, and the illustrations are beautiful. It was hot. Everything was hot and dry. The red soil was hot and dry and cracked. A porcupine sniffed around. "It's time," she whispered. "The rain is coming. I can smell it. I must tell the zebras." Lightning flashed. "The rain is coming," said the zebras. "Porcupine can smell it. We can see it. We must tell the baboons." Baboons is such a silly word, isn't it? "The rain is coming," cried the baboons. Porcupine can smell it. The zebras can see it. We can hear it. We must tell the rhinos. The thunder boomed. A raindrop splashed. "The rain is here," said the rhino. "Porcupine can smell it. The zebras saw it. The baboons heard it. And I felt it. I must tell the lion." The lion spoke in a deep purr. "Yes, the rain is here. I can smell it. I can see it. I can hear it. I can feel it." And he sighed. "I can taste it." It rained and it rained and it rained. It rained until every river gushed and gurgled. It rained until every water hole was full. Then the rain stopped, and everywhere long, feathery grasses grew from the soil. Every tree began to sprout fresh, green leaves. We might be seeing that outside right now, aren't we? "I can taste the rain now," purred the lion. Or, "I can't taste the rain now," purred the lion. "But I can enjoy the shade of the trees' big green leaves." I can't feel the rain now, said the rhino, but I can lie in the cool, soft, squelchy mud. Ew. We can't hear the rain now, shouted the baboons, but we can eat the fresh, juicy fruit from the trees. We can't see the rain now, said the zebras, but we can have a refreshing drink from the water hole. I can't smell the rain now, whispered the porcupine, but I know that it will come back again when it's time. The sun shone over the plain. It was hot, and everything was drying out. The red soil was hot and dry, and a tiny crack appeared. The end. What do you think was going to happen next? Do you think maybe it was going to rain? I think so. Very good listening. So that book is called Rain. All right. So we are going to do a little stretching before we go into our next story. We are going to do some zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. So get your hands ready. And if you want, you can jump up and down when you do this, or you can stay sitting. I'm going to stay sitting so I stay in this frame, okay? So get your hands ready. We're going to go like this. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Very good. All right, we're going to do it again and a little bit faster, okay? Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! All right, we're going to do it once more, but as fast as we can go, okay? Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Very good job. All right. So we have another story for you guys. This story is called, I said we. There's more than just me here. I have another story for you guys. All right. This story is called The Mushroom in the Rain. And this is a kind of old story, but it's a good one. I believe it was a Russian folk tale. So, once upon a time, there was an ant. And this ant was making his way through the meadow when it suddenly started to rain. Oh no, the ant cried. I have to get out of this rain. It's raining so hard I might drown. So he ran and ran and ran, and he found a small little mushroom. And the ant hid right under this mushroom, and it kept him nice and dry. And that was when a butterfly came flying by, and this butterfly said, "Oh, cousin ant, can I please come under that mushroom? I'm soaked and my wings are getting all wet and I won't be able to fly." And the ant said, "You want to come under this tiny, tiny mushroom with me? This mushroom is hardly big enough just for me, but okay." And butterfly fluttered under that mushroom too. And it's got nice and dry. And that was when Mouse came skittering by. And Mouse said, "Oh, ant, butterfly, can I please come under that mushroom? I'm getting absolutely soaked out here." And ant and butterfly said, "You want to come under here too? There's hardly enough room for just the two of us." "Oh, but you do look wet and so sad." "Okay, come on in." So Mouse came under the mushroom as well. And it was getting crowded. It was tight. So when Bird came flying by and said, "Oh, please, friends, can I please come under that mushroom cap with you? I'm getting so wet and I won't be able to fly and I can't find my way home and I have nowhere to go." And the three under the mushroom said, Another wants to come under here? Oh, there's hardly enough room for the three of us." But she's lost. Oh, we shouldn't. Okay, come on in. So, Bird came right under the mushroom with them. And that was when a frantic bunny came hopping by. And the bunny said, "Oh, friends, please, 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 there's a fox chasing me that wants to have me for dinner. Oh, well, can I please come under that mushroom and hide?" And the ones under the mushroom said, "Oh, no, sure, come in. I don't know how we're going to fit you, but sure, come on. So Bunny went under and hid behind all of them. So the fox wouldn't see her. And then along came the fox. And the fox came up to this mushroom and said, "Hey, you all under that mushroom. Have you seen a bunny by any chance? I'm looking to have dinner, and a bunny came running by here." And under the mushroom, the ant, the bird, the mouse, and the butterfly said, "A bunny? Nope, we haven't seen a bunny at all. Nope, sure haven't." And the fox said, "Are you sure? I'm sure I can smell bunny under there." And the four said, "A bunny? Do you think a whole bunny could fit under this mushroom with us?" "Yeah, right." And the fox said, "Checks out." The fox said, "All right, well, let me know if you see that bunny." And fox ran away. Now, just as the fox was leaving, the sun was coming up, and they all came out from under that mushroom. The bunny, the mouse, the butterfly, and they were sitting around looking at each other, I guess. An ant looked at the mushroom, and he looked at his 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. He said, "Wait a second. 5 of us fit under that mushroom. How is that even possible? Look at how tiny that mushroom is. You know, when I first ran under that mushroom, I could hardly fit. How did 5 of us fit under?" And that was when a little boy said, "Ha ha 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 ha." A little frog came up and sat on top of the mushroom. And that frog said, "Oh, you silly, silly animals, don't you know what happens to a mushroom in the rain?" Ah! And the frog hopped along. What does happen to a mushroom in the rain? Do you know? Do you think you can figure it out? Well, Ant figured it out. Ant said, "Oh, that's it. Mushrooms grow in the rain. They get bigger and bigger and then get back tiny again when the rain stops." The end. That's Mushroom in the Rain. Very good listening, you guys. Or at least I'm trusting that you were good listeners at home. If you weren't being good listeners, then you can always pause it and rewind. All right, we are going to do one more quick little story quick little song before our last story. We are going to do one called The Grand Old Duke of York. So, we are going to start with our fingers ready. Go, "Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up or down." Ooh. So we're going to do that a few more times. And you can do it by standing up. So when they're up, they're up. When they're down. You can do it that way. I'm going to stay sitting because this is a great thing. Okay? Here we go. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up or down. Good. We're going to do it once more. And we're going to do it even faster. Okay, ready? The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up or down. Good job. Now, if you were standing and like jumping during that, it gets pretty tiring. So good job if you did it that way. All right, I have one last story for you guys. And this story is called Anansi and the Magic Stick. Now, we tell a lot of Anansi stories at the library. Anansi is a spider. Oh, the spider looks very, very big. I think this is actually a tarantula, but it's fine. Anansi is usually like a little black spider. But this is what I had, so this is what we're going with. So, Anansi is a spider, and he is a trickster. He loves pulling tricks on people and pranks on people, and he very rarely learns his lesson. So, with that in mind, here is Anansi and the Magic Stick. Once upon a time, Anansi was at his house. Now, Anansi's house was very, very messy because the thing Anansi didn't like the most out of all the things was doing his chores. He hated doing his chores. He never, ever wanted to clean the dishes or fix the paint on the walls or sweep the floors or weed his garden or water his plants. He didn't want to do any of it. All he wanted to do was sleep. That's all he wanted. But whenever Anansi would go outside, his neighbor, Hippo, would always say, Anansi's so lazy. Spider webs grow on him. And I said, I'm not lazy, and spider webs do not grow on me. Oh. Or his elephant neighbor would say, Anansi's so lazy. Anansi's garden is a jungle. And they would always laugh about how lazy Anansi was, which, in Anansi's defense, was pretty mean of his neighbors, right? Sure. But Anansi was so mad. He said, I'm not lazy. I don't sleep all the time. My garden isn't a jungle. I just like it overrun with weeds. That's how I prefer my garden. Thank you very much. And Anansi went for a walk. Now, as Anansi was walking, he came by Frog's house. And Anansi looked, and Frog was fast asleep. But Frog's yard was clear of all weeds. All of his plants were watered. His porch was swept. His house was tidy. And Anansi looked and he said, how is Frog sleeping? And yet his house is spotless. His yard is perfect. What is Frog's secret? So Anansi sat in the bushes and waited for Frog to wake up because he wanted to learn Frog's secret. So he sat and waited. Now, also, in not Anansi's defense, don't wait outside people's houses. It's strange. But he waited. So, when Frog woke up, there's Anansi waiting. Frog woke up and went, what a good nap. I love taking naps like that. And Frog noticed a little pile of dirt on the floor. And Frog said, what a pigsty. And this is when something incredible happened. Frog looked at a stick that was leaning against his wall. He looked at that stick and said, magic stick, sweep that spot up, quick, quick, quick. And that stick lifted itself and started sweeping. And when it was all done, Frog said, abracadabra! And the stick dropped right to the ground, lifeless once again. And Frog said, perfect, now my house is clean. And Frog went back to bed and went, Anansi was amazed. He was shocked, and he said, that's Frog's secret. That stick is magic, and it cleans his house for him. I need to borrow that magic stick. And Anansi scrambled over very quietly. It's not like Frog. He picked up the stick and started, and started dragging it. And that was when Anansi thought, this is so much work dragging this stick all the way home. Wait, why am I dragging this stick when I can have this stick carry me? And Anansi remembered the words that Frog said. Anansi said, magic stick, carry me home, quick, quick, quick. And as if by magic, that stick lifted out of the air, scooped up Anansi, and flew him all the way home. And when he got home, Anansi remembered the magic words Frog said. He said, abracadabra! And the stick fell once again to the floor. Anansi said, great. I'm going to have this magic stick do all of my chores. He said, magic stick, weed my garden, quick, quick, quick. And the stick lifted up and went to the garden and plucked all the weeds. And when it was done, Anansi said, abracadabra. Then Anansi said, magic stick, clean my house up, quick, quick, quick. And the stick raised from the ground, and it swept the floors of his house, and it dusted the surfaces, and it picked up all the garbage, and it put things away where they belong. And when it was done, Anansi said, abracadabra! And the stick fell. Anansi looked around and said, my garden's clean, my house is clean. Oh, I forgot, I need to water my plants. So he said, magic stick, water my plants, quick, quick, quick. And the stick started spewing all sorts of water. It started raining around all the garden and all the stuff. And Anansi said, that's good. It can do that for a while. I'm tired. I'm exhausted making this stick do all my work for me. I'm going to sleep. But do you know what the problem was? Anansi never told the stick to stop raining. So the stick kept gushing water out, and it started raining and pouring, and the water soon turned into a puddle, which then turned into a stream, which turned into a pond, which turned into a lake, which turned into a flood. The water kept coming, and Anansi didn't even notice until he was starting to float away. He woke up and went, oh no, I never told the magic stick to stop. I don't remember the magic words. Babracadooble. Oh no, that didn't work. It's still raining. Shabra Shenandra. Oh no, it didn't work either. What do I do? And that was when, guess who came swimming along? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Frog came up and said, oh, Anansi, you seem to be having a problem. And Anansi said, oh yes, Frog, I took your magic stick and now I don't know how to make it stop. Please make it stop. And Frog said, abracadabra. And the stick dropped. And Anansi said, oh, thank you so much, Frog. I'm so sorry I took your magic stick. And Frog said, You know, Anansi, I forgive you. But I would have let you borrow it if you just asked. Just ask next time. Don't go taking things that aren't yours. And I said, okay, I won't. And Anansi floated away. Now, his neighborhood was lakeside or lakefront, all lakefront houses. And Anansi ended up floating to the other side of the lake. And all of his neighbors wondered where he was. But Anansi was on the other side of the lake, happy in his messy little home, sleeping soundly. The end. Very good listening, you guys. That is Anansi for you. All right, those are all the stories I have, but we are going to end this story time like we always do with some Knees Up Mother Brown. So if you don't know how it works, I will tell you. When our little chicken friend is up in the air, we stay sitting down. But when he comes down here and starts to dance, we get to jump up and down, dance too. Ready? We're going to start with a girl from France. Ready? There was a girl from France who didn't know how to dance. The only thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let him freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. Anansi found a magic stick and cleaned his mess up quick. The only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let him freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down. The mushroom hid all the friends and shrunk back down in the end. The only other thing that it could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let him freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit back down for our very last one. We're going to try to do a handstand here. Ready? Think we can do it? I hope so. There was a teeny tiny man who loved to do handstands. Oh my gosh, you guys, we almost did it. We were so close. I think we did it for just a little bit. The only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Yippee! Knees up, Mother Brown. Ooh-wee! Knees up, never let him freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Extra fast! Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let him freeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Good job, you guys. We are going to wiggle, wiggle our fingers way up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle fingers. Wave them all goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this story time, feel free to leave a thumbs up. And if you want to be reminded when more story times or other AADL TV things are happening, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody.